Hey, At Home Fitness with Coach A coming at you guys. Day number 243 of the At Home Fitness programming series that aims to bring you guys in gym quality coaching and workouts to your at home or garage gym need. Now, this is going to be a little different setup for today. You guys are going to have your strength, you're going to have your workout. The strength is going to be done with dumbbells and something that's more traditionally done with a barbell. And then the workout's going to be a little on the aggressive side. I want you guys to try and push through it. See if you can accomplish something that you're not used to trying to accomplish today. And that is a really long overhead carry. So first piece today is going to be our strength work, and that's going to be every 30 seconds times 10 rounds, meaning you guys are going to finish at 5 minutes on the clock. We're going to do 5 dumbbell hang power clean and jerks, and that's going to be 2 dumbbells ideally. If you guys only have 1, that's fine. We'll talk through that in the modifications, but this is programmed for 2, so if we have 2, go ahead and grab them, or kettlebells if that ends up being the case. And our workout is going to be 2 rounds of a 200-meter total overhead carry. In a perfect world, you guys are doing this with both hands, but I realize that's going to be kind of challenging for some of the equipment that we might have, so it might end up being an alternating arm situation. As always, stick around, watch the modifications. That's going to be followed by 30 Abmat Sit-ups and finally a 400-meter run. Stick around if you guys want to see those demos and mods. Like I mentioned earlier, guys, we're going to go with a little different strength approach today. It's going to be a little bit more of a capacity work type thing. We're going to do 5 dumbbell hang power clean and jerks every 30 seconds for 10 rounds. So if you're doing your math right, that's going to be 5 minutes. I want the weight to be something that's going to be very challenging for you to keep finishing in that same kind of cycling manner by the time you get onto that 4th to 5th minute or so. This shouldn't necessarily be a fail type weight, but it should be something that's challenging your ability to recoup and recover after each one of those latter rounds. So view from the front, notice the feet are probably going to be a little bit closer together than they might otherwise be, so their knees, hips, and feet are able to stay in alignment. Time to hit the workout. Something again a little bit different for you guys today. We're going to go 4 time, 2 rounds. You're going to start with a 200-meter overhead carry. So in this circumstance, I'm demonstrating with a plate. If you guys want to use something else, that's fine. I would like this to be a 2-handed overhead carry if possible, as opposed to alternating sides. But if we are bound by the equipment, we are bound by the equipment. At least give it a try with a dumbbell in both hands first, or maybe holding a kettlebell in both hands first. Second piece will be your Abmat sit-ups for 30. Remember, feet can be together, feet can be down, both with knees bent, and legs can be straight. And we're finishing up each one of these 2 rounds with a 400-meter run. Stay tuned for movement modifications. Alright guys, we are talking modification for today's work. So on the first part, with the dumbbell hang power clean and jerk, super easy transition with a bar, right? Keep it light. The weight's not supposed to be really aggressive in terms of the dumbbells, so I don't want you guys to go really aggressive in terms of the barbells. Something probably in the at or maybe a little less than 50% kind of range is where I would stick myself. And I'm kind of thinking that as 275 is about what would be a hang power clean and jerk for me. I'm like a true slow tempo 1 rep max. I would probably do this at 135, maybe 125, depending on how I feel that day. Because I want to still have the quality, I want to still be pretty clean through the movements, otherwise I'm not getting that much out of them. Now on the second part, actually, you know what, let me get to some other pieces. Kettlebell or anything single arm, we're going to still be able to do, obviously. If it's heavy, 5 rounds each side is probably going to be fine. You guys are going to be working through with that. If you only have 1 lighter dumbbell or 1 lighter kettlebell, the kind you would probably utilize 2 with, then don't be afraid to add some extra rounds on there to get a little bit more work, especially if you're transitioning side to side. 0 and then 30, 0, 30. You know, that other side's gonna get, that other shoulder's gonna get a decent amount of rest. You guys can probably tack on a little bit more work there and get the outcome we're looking for here. The second piece, anything you can hold overhead, doesn't matter. Like I'm walking with a 10-pound plate. If we have a barbell, you can walk with a barbell. Yes, I've done this before. Yes, I've done this with a lunge before. So I know you guys can walk holding it overhead. It can be a dumbbell. It can be a bag. It can be, you know, a box. It can be pretty much anything. All right, so we can hold something overhead, that's taken care of. Sit-up's a sit-up, however you guys want to set your feet up, set your hips up. If you need to modify the reps down from 30, that's fine, feel free to do so. You should be able to get through 30 unbroken on the first round, and then maybe slow down a little bit the second round, but you should still be able to push pretty well through that round. All right, so we shouldn't be taking like a 30-second rest or something in the middle of that set anywhere in there. Now, the 400-meter run. Let's talk modifications real quick. I'll give it to you guys. Rowing, 500 meters for the guys, 400 meters for the girls. On an Airdyne bike or anything, we're counting calories, 40 calories for the guys, and 28 for the girls. And then our C2 Concept 2 bike is going to be an 800-meter ride.